Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now grab your glass for some water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Stretch. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Family, raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Hey, take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Or should I say, breathe, drink, eat, move. 4 pillars of life. Drink half your weight in ounces in water. Eat according to the appropriate diet. Hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down and drink up. Drink up. I'm about to drink up. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Family, I want to welcome you to the Daily Toast. Man, I want to say once again, thank you for standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Hatem. Yup, and this is the Daily Toast. Of course, you know this is a Heart of Simba production. We strive to do nothing but what? Blow up your old paradigms. Yeah, we want to do some blowing up this morning, family. Some blowing up. this morning, I won't even pull out the book. I won't even pull out the book and say, if we have a show, it'll be somewhere around 9 p.m. But I'm not waiting until 9 p.m. because I be getting sleepy. So we may be having a show tonight, and as soon as I get to the crib, I'm laying out the groundwork so I can get the show started. So family, there will be a show this evening. Wherever the rhythm starts fitting, then I will go on and start adjusting. I was trying to do it at 9 p.m., but I can't stay up. Sometimes I just don't make it. I just can't make it as far as that 9 p.m. Man, I know y'all like, dang, that's early. But I'm getting older. And I got babies. So, just don't work. It don't work. So, we're going to work on the time, but we're going to do some time adjustments so that everybody can get what they need. All right, so I want to remind everybody, check out the 7-day free e-course. Man, check out the 7-day free e-course that we offer at Gye-Nyame Journey. So we explain to you a little bit about what Gye-Nyame is about. You know what I'm saying? So go and check out the free 7-day e-course. Then go and keep up with the journey, family. You know what I'm saying? Because we doing some work out here. All right, so now let's go through some of this news real quick. And maybe if we get a chance this evening, we'll go through a little bit more. All right. So, okay. We're going to start with some comics. Y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, I like comic books. Actually, the way I really learned how to read and build up my confidence was comic books. I started with comic books, and it was, I really started discovering I could read. I thought I couldn't read, but then I found the comic books and, the pictures and stuff. And then I read my first book, and the very first book I read was Animal Farm. I still remember that. Yeah, Animal Farm. Well, anyway, I really like comic books, and I like the word of comic books because that is that's the myth of the day. These are the myths of the days. The Supermans, the Wolverines, the Black Panthers. These are the mythic heroes of the day. So, of course, I'm going to keep up with them. And through YouTube, it's very easy to keep up with the comic book because you got a whole bunch of commentary. I got some particular ones that I like. But anyway, there's this real good writer. His name is Alan Moore. And I wanted to share some of the stuff he said. Now, if you're not familiar with Alan Moore, those of you that are over there gushing over the new series, the Watchmen series. What is this? Is it called The Watchmen? That's on HBO right now. Well, actually, he created the Watchmen universe. Wrote the whole damn book. You know what I'm saying? Good writer. Strange dude though. He into some deep shit. Well, anyway, Alan Moore, he had some scathing things to say about comics, and it kind of rubbed some of the comic boys wrong because there's, you know what I'm saying. But I just wanted to read the piece in here for you. You can check it out. What's up? Great Ujamaa to you as well, Brother Kwame. So the article is on the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. I want y'all to check it out. So Moore basically is disappointed with comic books right now, right? So let's go into what he said a little bit. All right, the Watchmen creator, he created the universe of the Watchmen, I told you already. Creator, 66. He's 66 years, made the inflammatory comments during 27 interview with Brazilian newspaper Folha de Paulo. And he was in Brazil. But full details weren't released until now. More incendiary commentary went viral Monday after being tweeted out by the Beats Entertainment editor Kyle Pinion with the caption, Alan Moore, never one to mince words. Happy birthday, Uncle Alan. Now, so Now, I know y'all like, what this got to do with the journey, brother? What this got to do with the journey? I told y'all it's the myth of the day. Now, this is one of the major myth creators of the day. And I want y'all to hear what one of the major myth creators outside of myself. Yeah, I'm not finished with the newsletter yet. You got me, Kwame. Yeah, I'm not finished. And obviously everybody else is not finished because me and you and Sister Regina sent us an article. But Sister Regina didn't have to send us an article. It's other people that have to send us an article that haven't sent us an article yet that I'm going to have to go visit. But anyway, so in the unearthed excerpts, Moore declared the impact of superheroes on popular culture, both tremendously embarrassing and not a little worrying. So it's not a little worry. So anyway, let's go. He added that while superhero flicks are perfect, now this is a white dude. I want y'all to understand this. This clearly, right? I want you to listen to what he said. He adds that while superhero flicks are perfectly suited to the 12 and 13-year-old audience, mass market comic book movies are abetting an audience who do not wish to relinquish their grip on their relatively reassuring childhoods. Okay. Ouch, Mr. Allen. Ouch. But wait, there's more. However, modern-day superhero culture does more than simply produce developmentally delayed Superman children, according to Moore. He goes so far as to say that most superheroes are the white supremacist dreams of the master race, and even remarked that D.W. Griffith's racially charged The Birth of a Nation could very well be the first superhero movie. Well, goddamn. Well, suffice it to say, Moore's comic book condemnation did not go over well with the social media superhero sphere. My fault. Alan Moore has become such a preposterous grump, said one critic. But I want y'all to check that out. I mean, just little seeds there. People giving you hints. Hint. Check out this movie. It's a little bit more than you think, right? But hold on. All right, let's go. Let's look at another article. Here we go. All right. And maybe, and if I get back in tonight, we go a little bit deeper. So, let me go on here. So we got some, what you call it? Some, ADOS shit I gotta, because it's like everybody. So this is out of a magazine called the Dartmouth, America's oldest college newspaper, founded in 1799. Mal Brooks addressing ADOS, a seemingly harmless acronym, mass vitriol. Is Eddie going to pass through the Lincoln tonight? Eddie who? Eddie Baird? I don't know. African Americans are struggling. Democrats have not done enough for them, and the best way to punish the latter is the ballot box. Those are just some tweets you'll find with the hashtag ADOS or American descendants of slaves. See? Very, very sloppy. I'm going to read a little bit more of this, but I'm going to stop because right there, let you know that homeboy or homegirl or whoever it is, this is Tyler Malbrew or Malbra, you know what I'm saying, college student, giving you opportunity on my show, fucking up already, Tyler, all right, American descendants of slavery, but he got American descendants of slaves. It is a nascent fringe movement seeking to convince African Americans that racial equality is a zero-sum game. Racial equality, this is zeros. Kwame, break down the zero-sum game for me so we can see if it is a zero-sum game. ADOS says the immigrants pose the largest threat to affirmative action, which they believe should exist solely for the benefit of African Americans. This scapegoating of immigrants, this attempt to sow racial division is not an exercise in agenda politics, as its founders claim, unless that agenda is aiding President Donald Trump's re-election. I'm going to stop right there. You can read the rest of this shit yourself. Alright? If you choose to. But I posted up because I wanted y'all to know the stuff that we have to deal with, that we have to swim through just to get, you know what I'm saying, reparations. You know, in the whole beginning of that, reparation was not mentioned once. Yes, backstage at the Lincoln is having some of the musicians come through tonight. Oh, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Reparations is not mentioned. I want you to understand that the more that we start talking about ADOS start, you know, the farther they're gonna start pushing. I think they're gonna start pushing the conversation of reparations back farther and farther. Now, also, family, what we need to prepare for is the long winter. You know what I'm saying? Because family, because I'm glad people are getting hyped, but I need Gye-Nyame, I need all those that listen to what we talk about here to please understand that this is not a one election or a one trick pony. We're not just pushing this on this election. We have to understand that we are going to have to put on the boots and we are going to have to march hard and keep reparations in our mouth, because this election, right, we got it in their mouths, right? So now we're going to have to be working in our cities, and we're going to have to be working hard to push and keep this as part of the conversation. Do you understand? Because some people out here running around thinking that reparations could possibly be gotten with this election. I don't necessarily think that, right? But I know there's some people out there that think that it's just about this. No, it's not about this election. It's about what we are owed. And it's about us continuing to work and continuing to pressure and continue having the conversations that need to be had. This is a long-term battle. All right? That's all I'm saying. With that, I'm going to click this horrible article off. It's on my timeline. You can see it if you want. Hurt your eyes. All right. I got an article on here. Only in America, movie executive wanted Julia Roberts to play black abolitionist Harriet Tubman. Man, they look just alike. Incredible. Do I need to read that one? Oh, my finger accidentally pushed the button. So I guess the ancestors want me to read that one. Alright. Movie executive wanted Julia Roberts to play black abolitionist Harriet Tubman. Screenwriter says. Harriet, starring Cynthia Erivo as Harriet Tubman, is in theaters nationwide now. Have you seen it? It was suggested that the actress Julia Roberts portray abolitionist Harriet Tubman, according to a new interview with the screenwriter Gregory Allen Howard. In a question and answer that was published earlier this month by film studio Focus, features Howard, who co-wrote the screenplay for this year's Harriet Tubman biopic Harriet, said that when he started on the path to make the epic film over 2.5 decades ago, damn, 25 years ago, a studio head suggested Roberts, 52, for the titular role. I wanted to turn Harriet Tubman's life, which I studied in college, into an action-adventure movie. The climate in Hollywood, however, was very different back then, Howard told Focus Features. I was told how one studio head said in a meeting, "This script is fantastic. Let's get Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman." This shit can't be real. This is People. This is People magazine. Is People reliable? This can't be real. Howard said that while the unnamed executives, I want to know this motherfuckers. I want to know. We have to know this man's name. Have to know this man's name. Is he still making movies? Listen, if this ain't white privilege, listen, how in the hell it's just, oh my God. Howard said that while the unnamed executive's suggestion was met with resistance by the studio, some in the room said, "It was so long ago, no one is going to know the difference." Of course, yeah, Hannibal. Yeah, they gonna make you, if they make the story Hannibal, you already know. Social media users quickly respond to the executive, obviously since shutdown idea. Social media users quickly respond to the executive's obviously since shutdown idea, with people expressing how appalled they were by the idea of a white actress portraying a famous 1800 era slave turned abolitionist. I'm trying to think, would the proper term be abolitionist for Harriet Tubman? I'm just wondering, would the proper term be abolitionist for Harriet Tubman? Where is my... Oh, there they go. So let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping. Hey, Clay! Come here for me. Alright, we got real life going on here at Gye-Nyame Journey. But anyway, so, What? Oh, give me this real quick. Ow! What'd you step on? Yeah. Thank you, sir. All right. Hey. All right. Thank you. So we're going to go and use the... But anyway, people... Lord have mercy, people. So People is not a reliable magazine. So let's just do it like that. Alright. So, House Committee approves landmark bill legalizing marijuana on a federal level. So the only question I have for that, when they do that, is, if they do that, will all the brothers who's in jail be released for it, and all those that serve time, will they get a free get out of free jail card for the next shit they do or something? I mean, I'm just like, come on now. Alright, so let's get it. Alright, so let's go on and let's just do this thing. Let's do this libations and get it done. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. I'm gonna go back and okay. Let's see. All right. Let me see. So we're going to continue with the libations. I just have to do something real quick. Let's do this. Oh, shit. Cut the damn camera off. We back up. Alright. So, we are going to pour libations, or actually we're going to do our toast. Get out of here. Let's see. What am I looking for? Alright. So I'm going to drink my water and we're going to get out of here. Okay, yeah, I'm back up. I'm going to pour these libations and get up out of here. Oh. Alright, so what they got live up? Hold on. Why did they got 11/18? I changed the date. Or maybe I didn't. Oh my God. Alright. I don't know. I'm just totally slipping today. Oh, my kids. Why do you torture me so? Alright. I'm going to throw this bottle away. I promise. I'm going to throw it away. Pour some nice little bit. Gotta get ready to get Cleve up out of here. Iron my girls' clothes. Go to school today. Alright, let's see. That's what I thought. I had the right dates. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, so we're gonna go on and do this. We're gonna do the toast. So they got Daily Toast Ujamaa 11/21, and they got the full time on here. Alright, so I'm just leave it at that. I'm just assuming that it's right. Alright, family, so let's do it. First off, giving honor. Giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute. Something's not right. Hold on, family. Hold on. Okay. Alright, now I understand. Alright, so first we give honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. And we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Alright, family, from there, where do we go? What do we do? From here, we move to, how can I put it? We move to our ancestors and we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Now, so I'm going to read the list of our ancestors. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosie Lee Tilley, George and William Walton, George and hold on. Cancel. Boom. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, now I can get my mind where it needs to be. Boom. Alright. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Monty Q, Pittman L, Normal X, Sapet Ma Ra. Oh yeah, Sapet Ma Ra. Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman. What am I trying to do? Alright. Elder Ron Coleman. Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro Ector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Trisha Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock. Lost my place. Ophelia Peacock. There we go. Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Andy Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Diamond Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winter Priest Canterbury, Wilson Headley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Izzy Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue-Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dole, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher. I'm off memory now. Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead. Hold on. Okay, cool. Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Ellis Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim O'Brien, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Artie Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. He Seen, Albert Moore, Ms. Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Dolores Fernandez, Jack and the Brothers, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Emania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. What's going on? Where we at? Come on now. All right. Boom. Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles. We have James Carswell. We have Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sits, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac, Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severance Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sonny Garner, Melvin Scott, Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Fadia, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Zinn, Transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angelina Gatz, Reaper, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambo, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Munger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Deshandra, Lynette Lewis, Anderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Warner, Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T-Lar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamar Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marsher, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray. We raise up our glass, we salute all of our ancestors, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. In the moment, we are on Ujamaa. Man, oh man, we want to give all of our Ujamaa babies a round of applause. Come on. Great job, great job, great job, baby. Yep. All right, cool. So now, family, we raise up our glass. We salute Ujamaa. We want everybody to activate their reticular formation. We want you to start seeking out Ujamaa right now. Start seeking them out. Start seeking it out. Start seeking it out. Now, for those that don't know and don't speak the language, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. The principles of the day, or the modern principle of the day, is reciprocity. We have the M7. We have gratitude. The color is green, as you can see by the shirt. Polarity is the hermetic law of the day. The male name for the day is Zhao. Female name is Ja. You know, of course, we want to send a round of applause to all of the, once again, the Ujamaa babies, because we got two of them in the family right now. Sasha upstairs asleep, and we got Sister Regina. We on Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Oh, yeah. Ambrosia is moving right along. I'm going to have mines in a minute. Hold on. All right, family, so I'm out. Y'all have a great day. Peace.